Hey guys, it's your girl Carrie. Welcome back to my channel. No, it's not my normal upload day, but I had to work in a third video this week because I have here in my hot little hands the Vivid Glam Co Catch Me If I Fall collection, which is coming this Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern, and it is giving me all the fall feels. So I'm going to go through this collection with you. I'm going to swatch everything for you. I'm going to put together a pretty quick mani with a glitter accent, and that way you can start making your list for Saturday to see what you want. And I also have a sneak peek of a product that's coming soon as well. So if all of that sounds like something you're interested in, then stick around. We're getting into it. Alright guys, so we got to work in the quick disclaimer. I am a Vivid Glam Co ambassador, so I did receive these products as part of my ambassadorship. But you know, as always, I've told you guys before, I can't hide my excitement when I'm really excited about something, and I am super excited about all these fall tones. So there are a total of 9 dips in this collection. There's a 10th one sitting there on the screen because I had another one to swatch that wasn't part of the collection, and I kind of wasn't paying attention and stuck it in the screen too. So just ignore that. There are 9 dips in this collection, and it really is all solids and shimmers and fine glitters, which I am just loving the fine glitters lately. And wait till you see these because they have such sparkle and such holographic shine. You're gonna love them. So if you are watching this video the day it goes live, this collection will be launching this coming Saturday at 12 p.m. Central, and that will include the collection as well as individuals. And as always, you guys can use code CARRIE10 to get 10% off your purchase. That is not an affiliate code. That's just a code for you to use to get 10% off. So definitely use it. Save yourself a little money, you know? All right, so before we get into the swatches, I just wanted to show you a product that is coming soon to Vivid Glam Co. Now, we don't have a launch date for these yet, but they will be coming soon. And as soon as I have a date for you, I will update you. But as you can see, this is going to be a builder gel. So she actually has 6 colors here that she sent me. So I'm actually not going to be really demoing the builder gels today. I really am going to work in a separate video for that later with doing like maybe a tips fill with builder gel. But I did at least want to take these out and show these to you. So if you are interested in builder gels, and these are humid-free builder gels, you can kind of keep an eye on when this launch is coming. So you know, as always, I feel like her instructions are so impeccable. She makes these cards to go with products that need these kind of instructions, and they're so detailed and so clear, so that if you're a beginner to builder gel, you can definitely get this set of instructions and figure out what to do. All right, so here are the 6 colors that she did send. So I won't really be swatching these, but I'm going to demo the clear one at the very end of this video. So if you're interested, stick around for that. But I at least wanted to kind of show you these as they look in the bottle because they look really beautiful. And I feel like there's a unique kind of set of colors here that you don't normally see in builder gels. So as you can see, the swatch on the top kind of matches what's inside, though this one is clear and it looks kind of milky white, but this is actually the clear. So I'm just going to open this up so you can kind of get a sense of what this formula is going to be like. So the brush, you know, is pretty standard. It's a little on the short side, which I think is good for builder gel. And I think this formula is a little bit on the thicker side for builder in a bottle, which I think will be good for a lot of reasons because this will be a versatile product. I would say just by looking at this, I'm pretty confident you could use this to build extensions. And so some builders in a bottle, they aren't strong enough for that, but this one definitely appears to be. And I would also say too that it's going to be really good for certain types of art where you want to have, like my last video, I could have really used this. I wish I had had it then. This would have been perfect to use over my chrome to make my leopard designs because it would have held its shape a little bit better than what I used. So, but let me show you the other colors real quick. So this one here is called Glimmer, and this is a really pretty kind of silvery white shimmer. This one is called Pearl Pink, and I'm just going to unmute this real quick so you can hear my actual reaction when I open the bottle. Oh, okay. That's gorgeous. The things I say to myself when I'm alone in my house and swatching things or unboxing things, please tell me I'm not alone. So yeah, Pearly Pink Builder Gel, sign me up. That's beautiful. So the next one we have here is called Milk Bath, which I thought was going to be a milky white, but it's actually a milky nude. And I don't know if that's a thing, but we're going to make it one because that is exactly how I would describe this. So you see what I mean? Like, I feel like these are really unique builder gel colors. I think this one will be really pretty. So the next one is called Ballerina, which is a pretty kind of cool tone pink. And after opening this, I'm like, you know what? I really kind of want to do a builder gel set with just this and pearl pink. I think that would be really pretty and would totally stand as a mani on its own. And last but not least, we have Cozy, which is a really pretty kind of mid-tone warm brown. So yeah, like I said, we do not have a launch date for these yet, but these will be coming soon, so definitely keep an eye out. Just first impressions, just by looking at it, it looks like it's going to be a really good and versatile formula. Alright guys, I know you're waiting for the swatches, so let's get into it. We're going to take a look at all the swatches in the Catch Me If I Fall collection.
When I look at you like that, you lose it completely. Losing track of space and time. I don't want to go home looking for a reason to stay here all night. I wonder, do you feel it too? Magic between me and you, the way that you make me feel. You wonder if I feel the same, the blood's rushing through your veins. And then when I say your name, bet I'm everything you see. Bet I'm everything you need. We're high on this feeling, don't wanna come down. Just go on and tell me, get into my eyes. I'm everything you need. I'm everything you need. You usually don't share any secrets. Suddenly you're an open book. When I struggle to find the words, you get me completely. It's like I've known you forever, so I wonder, do you feel it too? Magic between me and you, the way that you make me feel. You wonder if I feel the same, the blood's rushing through your veins. And then when I say your name, bet I'm everything you see. Bet I'm everything you need. We're high on this feeling, don't wanna come down. Just go on and tell.
So these cool tone browns were totally calling to me, and I was really digging that fine glitter in the middle because it has that taupey shimmer look to it, but it has a beautiful holographic finish too. So it's pretty stormy outside, so we're gonna have to see if I'll be able to capture that in photo, but just trust me, it's breathtaking. Alright, so for today's mani, I'm going to be using Vivid Glam Co's dip liquids. We'll be using the glue and the activate, but we will be finishing with gel. So for that, I'm using Model 1's gel base coat and gel top coat, and I figured since we had it here, we'd go ahead and try out the clear version of the new Vivid Glam Co Builder Gel. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and get into the dipping process. So I'm going to be putting this beautiful chocolate brown called Captivate on the pointer and the pinky, and then I'll put this pretty taupey shimmer called Infatuate on the middle finger, and on the ring and the thumb we're going to do that stunning holographic glitter called Euphoria. So while we are dipping our layers, I wanted to go ahead and tell you about something cool that happened while I was filming this video, and I probably will never forget this video or this collection because of it, because it's pretty cool. So if you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen recently that I posted my stories that I applied for another job. And that's not at all because I was unhappy in my current job. I actually love my job. I think it's wonderful. I feel like the work is very important. The schedule can be a bit of a bear with the nights and the days and the going back and forth. But, you know, I don't want to give the implication at all that I was unhappy in my job, because I wasn't. But another opportunity did come up in another division within my company, and I felt like it would have been really great for me, so I decided to go ahead and apply for it. But it was one of those things where I felt like it was a pretty lucrative position, and I didn't know how stiff the competition was going to be, so I was just holding out hope that I would even get an interview, and I did, and I felt like the interview went really well. So like I said, I was hopeful, but you never know what kind of competition you're going to be up against when it comes to a position like that. So I was actually right in the middle of the swatch portion of this video when I saw my phone ring, and on the caller ID I saw it was my company calling. I ripped my phone off that gooseneck holder so fast, I'm surprised I didn't break it. So it was actually the manager of the division calling to tell me that I had gotten the job, and I don't know guys, I was just so happy and so floored that like I couldn't pull myself back together. I was kind of a hot mess. And you see how there's a purple mani on my left hand where there wasn't one before? That's because I knew I wanted to do a mani with these colors, but I couldn't concentrate after that. I kind of lost my mind there for a minute. So I had to stop and go do a mani I already knew I wanted to do. So I had time to kind of think about what I wanted to do with this one because I just could not, like, the hamster got off the wheel, guys. It was no longer turning. So I don't want to get too specific here, but basically it is a position increase. It's also a salary increase, and there's some other benefits that are going to come along with this position. So you can imagine how excited I was when I got the news. So one of the benefits that will come with this position is that I will actually be working from home several days a week. So I will work part of the time in an office, and then for several days of the week I will work from home, and I've actually never done that before. So I know that some people are good with that and some aren't. I'm not really worried about me, even though I've never done it before, because I'm a pretty intrinsically motivated person and I keep a pretty good schedule, and I'm very organized. So I think that's something that I can definitely handle. But it'll definitely be a new journey for me because I have never done that before. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. I obviously am still on a high since I got the news yesterday, but I won't actually be switching to this position until towards the end of the year. So just because of the way it works between shifting between the departments, it'll still be a couple months before I take on that job, but I'm very much looking forward to it. And I know some of you guys on here sent me some messages of my stories wishing me luck, and I just want to say thank you very much for that, because all of your supportive messages really gave me the confidence boost I needed for that interview, and I owe part of that in credit to you guys. So thank you so much. As always, y'all are the best. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and step away for a little bit and just let you watch me finish dipping this mani, and I will be right back. So I decided against encapsulating these in clear dip powder, mostly because it was so fine and so flat that it really didn't need it, but also because I thought this would be a good opportunity to test out the clear builder gel by encapsulating the glitter nails with it. Now I know like this is not a traditional use for clear builder gel, but it's really a great way to encapsulate glitters, both fine and chunky, to really give it that beautiful shine and not worry about any kind of cloudiness that may come up from clear application. All right, so I'm just going to jump off camera real quick and file and buff these, and I'll be back to put a quick design on the middle finger, and then we'll finish encapsulating these nails. All right, so for the glitter accent, I decided I just wanted to keep it really simple because I wanted the colors to really just shine on their own. So I added just a little bit of gel base around the cuticle area and the free edge to kind of make like a design with this pretty fine glitter. And it definitely works best if you're going to try something like this with a fine glitter like this that has very little clear dip powder in it, because it really just gives it the chance for that glitter to really shine. So once you've sketched out your design shape with the gel base, you can just lay it right there into the glitter and just go ahead and kind of tamp it down a little bit gently with your finger and then cure it, and that's really it. Now you definitely could do this with a dip base if you want. That's definitely an option if you don't like gels or you can't use gels for whatever reason. Just try to take a smaller brush and paint a little bit of your dip base on as quickly as you can so it doesn't start to set too much. and then lay it into the glitter same way. Assume you're going to be using gel and you have a little bit of extra time. If you see like your line is not quite like perfectly shaped the way you want, that's where I really like to use these little silicone tools and just kind of push it back in place and then tap it down a little bit more again. And that way it kind of just gives you a chance to shape it a little bit before you cure it. Alright, so we finished the glitter design and I went ahead and top coated the chocolate brown nails. So what I'm doing now before I go in with the builder gel is to just put down a layer of gel base. Now if you're going to encapsulate in builder gel, it's still really a good idea to put down a layer of gel base, just because gel doesn't really like to stick to anything that's super smooth. And your dip powder nails, after they've been filed and buffed and all that, are going to be pretty super smooth. So it just helps to make sure that there's no peeling. Alright, so now I'm going in with a layer of that clear builder gel over top just to try it out. And I did want to mention, I'm not sure if I said this at the beginning of the video, but these are HEMA-free. So if you're somebody who knows you're allergic to HEMA-free builder gels, or you just prefer a HEMA-free formula, then this is definitely going to be an option for you. And like I said, I know I'm not using this for a traditional builder gel purpose, but I can tell just by using this formula that it's pretty sturdy. So I would say you could definitely do obviously a natural nail overlay with this. You could do glitter encapsulation like I'm doing. There's probably obviously certain types of nail art that you can do with this. And then I would feel fairly confident, I'm like 90% of the way there, that you could build extensions with these. This formula feels very sturdy to me. I'd also like to try this out as a jelly tip adhesive, because I feel like the formula is good for that, because it's not so thick that it's difficult to work with, but it's not so thin that it would be running when you press down your gel tips to get them adhered. So yeah, this might be good for that too. I think I'll have to try it that way. Alright, I've got my builder gel on both nails, so I'm just turning this upside down for a few seconds just to make sure everything smooths out and we have a nice pretty apex over top of this glitter. Alright, there you go. So at this point, if you needed to do some additional filing or buffing with the clear builder gel over top, you could definitely do that. These didn't really need it. I think maybe I cleaned up the shape a little bit around the edges, but that's really it. Now I do recommend that you wipe off the tacky layer off of the builder gel before applying the top coat, because occasionally the inhibition layer can kind of interfere with the top coat and leave the top coat feeling sticky too. So it's just a good idea to always kind of wipe that down with alcohol to make sure it's not sticky anymore before going in with the top coat. Alright, so I'm just finishing here with my gel top coat. But yeah, builder gel is a really good way to encapsulate glitters, both fine and chunky. They just get rid of that kind of abrasive feeling on your nails that can sometimes get left if you just use a gel base and gel top coat, or just your dip top coat without dipping in clear first. So, and it definitely doesn't interfere with the shine at all. In fact, if anything, it really enhances it. So first impression of the builder gel is very good. I'm really excited to keep playing with these. I definitely want to do it as my overlay before my jelly tips, and maybe try it as a nail adhesive. And I think it would definitely be good for a jelly tip fill as well. Alright guys, so here are the nails all finished, and I'm living for these cool brown tones, just living for them, and I'm definitely getting the fall vibes from this mani. So we are ready to go ahead and finish up here with some cuticle oil. So I'm going to be using Scales of a Mermaid here today in Fallen for You, which really, I mean, could there have been a more perfect cuticle oil to finish this mani off with? I don't think so. As always guys, remember that you can use code CARRY10 at Scales of a Mermaid and also at Vivid Glam Co to get 10% off your purchase. I just love it when two of my favorite companies come together like that. Alright guys, here's the finished look, and like I said, I am in heaven with these cool brown tones. I feel like usually when you see browns for falls, they're so warm, and it's not that I don't appreciate those, but it's nice to have a refreshing change with these cool browns here, and I think they're super flattering and definitely giving me all the fall feels. And you know me by now, I love me some holographic shine, so that's just icing on the cake for me. So let me know what you guys think of this collection, and let me know if you're interested in picking up any of these specific colors. I would love to hear your thoughts. And don't forget, these beauties will be available as a set or individuals on Saturday at 12 p.m. Central. Alright guys, that is going to complete this video, so I hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. If you did, it would help me out so much if you would give me a thumbs up down below. And while you're there, if you're not subscribed already, I hope you will consider subscribing before you go. And don't forget that notification bell. We got new content coming every Tuesday and Friday at 2 p.m. Central. So as always, guys, I thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend it with me. I appreciate it so, so much. I love you to pieces, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. I will see you in the next one. Bye.